Welcome to sportsbetreview.com. It's the Bundesliga. They've had a little bit of a break and it's week 14. I'm going to have Tan and Alex with me. If you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. Ring the bell means we'll notify you. And with all the changing in the schedule, you will not ever miss a show. You press a link in the description. It will take you over to the articles wrote by either Tan or Alex or Martin. And there's loads of other articles over there on loads of other sports. Now, remember, you're our third guest. We need you to be getting involved. Bundesliga has been so kind to us over the last few weeks. We've been absolutely smashing it. I feel as if this is a really, really tough card. First of all, come to you, Alex. Had golden weeks recently in the Bundesliga, but this one I think's tough.
It's tough and not exactly. If we have the same
approach,
tough
or not?
It's
tough.
He wanted
to be polite.
Exactly.
Come on, he wanted to be polite.
It's not exactly that tough. I think that with the same approach that we had over the last weeks, I think that everything is possible. I'm just sad that Bayern Munich won against Leverkusen with two stupid mistakes at the back, big ones. I mean, the goalkeeper exited on that ball like very stupid, and after that a deflected shot from Lewandowski made it 2-1. But they missed so many opportunities, and they played amazing against Bayern Munich. I don't think that they will have another opportunity to find Bayern Munich at the same level like they were right now, because Tancredi made a very good point over the last weeks with how tired this Bayern team are, and they're still first in the standings. Wow, you know.
Yeah, they're the class outfit of Europe, and you just cannot go against them. Tan, you've obviously got a few teams that you like to follow. Is there anyone that's going to push Bayern all the way?
Look, there is a moment on which Bayern Dortmund in this moment has fallen 8 points behind Bayern. I don't see that it's possible to recover 8 points to this Bayern. So after their defeat with Union, I think their title race is over. But Leipzig and Bayern Leverkusen are still there, even though might not have the same potential of Borussia Dortmund. But there is a moment that will be very important, and it is at the end of January. I would say beginning of February, because Bayern will be missing for 1 week, I think 2 games, because they will have to travel to Qatar for the Club World Cup that has been postponed to the beginning of February this season to let CONCACAF and CONMEBOL Champions League to complete. Now, Bayern will miss those 2 games. It will take time for them to recover those, and especially those 2 games that they would have played before the Champions League campaign would start, they will have to recover later, when they will be in between of all the fixtures. And I think that is the moment in which Leverkusen and Leipzig will have to try to jump on the bear's shoulder and bite his shoulder. For that reason, the thing that counts for them is staying there close. Leverkusen display was fantastic. They really played like proper title contender. Now is to check if the winter break has relaxed them or not. But no, that is the point. Leipzig and Leverkusen can do it, but they need to hold 1 month.
Okay, I'm going to come to you first, Tan. And why I'm going to go to Tan is, Alex, can you? I forgot to put one of my selections up on the board that we'll look at a bit later. But obviously I'm going to splurt it out in front of everyone. Stuttgart double chance, please, and Stuttgart draw no bet. I'm going to come to you first. So, Tan, it's Bielefield plus 500, draw plus 320, and Gladbach at minus 175. Gladbach big, powerful, all forward, all guns blazing, and yet Bielefield, they like to sit back, be compact. Are we going to see Gladbach frustrated here and maybe Bielefield nick something on the break?
Gladbach definitely frustrated for the way they lost the last game of the year against Hoffenheim. They were leading. After conceding the draw, they went 1 man down, and they lost the game against one team that has been a ghost in the last weeks. So it was fully in their hands. Possibly this break helped to set up their minds, and they have 2 months just to dedicate to Bundesliga without thinking about the round of 16 of Champions League, which is the event at Mönchengladbach house in the last 3 decades, probably. And I think they will restart from where they left before there were just too many commitments for that. Minus 175 is the border of the odds I can touch. It's 1.50 in European odds. So smoothly, Gladbach to win.
Okay, Gladbach to win. Don't complicate it. Alex, what you got for me?
Yeah, we're talking about Arminia Bielefeld, the second worst attack in the league with 9 goals. I mean, in a league that you see goals pumping in every match, like 2, 3, 4 of them. You see Arminia struggling to score together with the mighty Schalke. So Schalke have 8 goals, Arminia have 9 goals. On the other side, we are talking about a complete side, an organized side, a Champions League side. It's the new year right now. They had a little time off for Christmas, and now they are back in training. And let's not forget that they will play all the Bundesliga teams 6 matches in January. 6 matches in January, including some cup matches. So it's very important how you start. And when you start against such a poor side, such a poor attacking side, and you are complete with your strikers fully fit and everything going on right now, I think that 1.57 is good for a parlay bet. Not my interest in this match, but for a parlay bet, I would take Gladbach at 1.57.
Okay, I'm not going to be interested in many games. In fact, I'm only interested in 2, but this is certainly one of them. Frankfurt plus 220, Alex, the draw plus 275. And Leverkusen, a massive plus 110. I've not complicated it. I've taken the 110. It's my banker. And I've also gone with Leverkusen to win and over 1.5. 3 bets or 3 units in 1 game for me. Very impressed with Leverkusen.
Very impressed with Leverkusen also. This is my new Leverkusen t-shirt, as you see. Also, this scarf.
Got some shirts, you.
Yeah, and
who
is here Diaby. Very nice. On the back.
Is it a gift from someone, or it is your own gift?
No. It's a gift from Patrick, again for Christmas.
Patrick, I don't know. What are we here for? Are we warming up our seats? I don't know.
I don't know.
We always are coming as last in this.
But we have
listen, I don't mind.
Me with Patrick, we have a closer friendship. We talk a lot also on the.
Okay.
Well, of course you do. It's a one-way
street. But of course,
look. Of course. No, if he would gift shirts to me, we also would have a closer.
No, it's not about that. It's another type of relationship. Anyway, very impressed with this Leverkusen side, but let's not take away Eintracht merits and the way they are playing. I mean, they are a good side. I don't think that the 9th place in the standings is the correct one for Eintracht Frankfurt, but Leverkusen showed with the first defeat of the season, it came at the end of the year against Bayern Munich. I think that they should bounce back after that one. I don't have 3 units, but I have 2 units in this one. I have Leverkusen to win at 2.1, and I have the Alex Classic also at 1.8, because I really think that Eintracht will find the back of the net. What I'm impressed about Leverkusen is the way that they defend. Impressively, the defensive line is pushing forward and is offering the creativity and the pace from the middle and up. On the wings also, they have fast players, very creative. They are not going with long balls. They are passing around one-on-one. They are beautiful. And the determination and the team spirit is very good. I think that against Bayern Munich, it was a bit of a problem. Like they were scared. This is how they showed me. Like we are scared a bit of Bayern Munich. And when they went 1 goal up, they were even more scared, I said, wow, we're 1 goal up against Bayern. We can do it. We can finish the year first, it never happened, So I think that with the two big defensive problems, you will never see their goalkeeper have the same approach like in that situation with Lewandowski there. And again, Bayern lucky with the deflected ball at the end of the match with the 2-1. So yeah, the value is on Leverkusen at 2.1 and also the Alex Classic at 1.8.
I didn't even know that it was a deflected winner. I just saw Lewandowski turn, hit it, it hit the back of the net, and I started jumping around the house. Tan, Leverkusen, the thing that impressed me was the sharpness of their passing and their moving.
They played, as I said, as someone that, first of all, was not intimidated by Bayern, and secondary was on not only there like saying, oh, we have nothing to lose, but like someone that wanted, with rage, with focus, with determination to win. They couldn't make it because Bayern got 7 lives. But again, we'll see if now the winter break will change something, but absolutely the most impressive side so far. Eintracht finished the year with a win, but how? After 9 Bundesliga games in a row without winning. They couldn't cope with all the different fixtures. And so it was a nice finish, nice touch, but let's put in context of what is. Possibly, if Leverkusen surely, if Leverkusen would have obtained something against Bayern, we would have found worse odds. At plus 110, Leverkusen to win might be a bookmaker's mistake. Might be. Let's see.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're all happy to go with Leverkusen, but Frankfurt, they're nobody's mugs and dangerous from set pieces. Remember, Alex Classic could be the way to go, but I think Leverkusen come out on top, strong, quick, and so happy to pass that ball around. But they pass it, and then they move forward. Next game is Köln at plus 150, draw plus 240, Tan, and Augsburg at plus 210. Close your eyes, put your finger down, and that's what you'll come up with.
No, I go more with Cologne to win, because when they were, yes, because first of all, possibly they are not possibly, surely they are not that impressive side. You can fight for relegation and still anyway be entertaining. That's not about Cologne, but they have solidity. And they can make, they can take fruit of that solidity. It happened in the last game. They drew 0-0 with Leipzig. All in all, they were getting something good. They were, before being trashed by Leverkusen, they won at Dortmund. They won against Mainz. They drew with Wolfsburg. There is anyway a solidity. There is not sparkle. You can't expect much, but there is anyway solidity. Augsburg are very unreliable, continuously going up and down, up and down. Really, it's one of the most difficult to pick and to bet on. I believe coming back from winter break, playing Cologne at home, plus 150 as odds, Cologne to win.
Wow, he's gone all bold. I thought this was a game to leave alone, Alex.
I like a lot of bets for this game from the chat. Baz is saying draw at 3.2. Andreas, he's going high there. Köln to win and under 3.5 at 3.0. Raymond is saying draw no bet for Augsburg at 2.1.
You ask 10 people, you get 10 different opinions. That tells you leave it alone, surely.
But I think that the smartest one, the two smartest one here, is going Sean MCK, our friend Sean, is going draw at halftime. Neither team are scoring a lot of goals in the first half. And Raymond is going under 2.5 goals at 1.8. We are talking about two of the most not impressing attacking sides in the league. And I really don't see so many goals. So the price on under 2.5 at 1.8 is really something to check on.
Okay. Now, this looks like a really, really tough game to call, Alex. It's Hoffenheim at plus 100, draw 290, Freiburg plus 250. Going into the break, it came at the wrong time for Freiburg. They were winning right, left and centre.
They were winning exactly, and the winter break caught them there at the top of the hill, you know. After that, they had a small defeat against Stuttgart in the DFB Pokal, in the cup, in the German Cup. I think that between the two teams, you cannot separate the two teams, in my opinion, right now. From a point of view of the squad, you know. Yes, on the form, if this match was played exactly 1 week after they win against Hertha, that impressive 4-1 win against Hertha, I would probably go with Freiburg with the draw no bet. But I can see here a draw with goals, and the draw with goals 3.8 is a draw. 1-1 correct score there, a 2-2 correct score, I think is the way to go with a very small stake. I'm not interested in betting on this game, but we will probably on Saturday.
Okay, Tan, you've liked Hoffenheim in the past, not gone near Freiburg, getting them around plus 100. Does that tempt you?
Yes, totally. Obviously, it's not clear whether that winning for Hoffenheim has changed finally something for them. Winning at Gladbach, I mean. We saw many things from them, and nothing was really giving us something reliable. Winning at Bayern, winning against Bayern, thrashing Bayern. Winning at Gladbach, losing so many games in a row, getting back. So it is to see if there is a path in that. But it's not like Freiburg is exactly the side that can get you lost again. Actually, it is that kind of team where against whom you can help keep building that confidence. At plus 100, Hoffenheim to win. Also help me because my old friend Patrick, PJ Simpson, whose shirt from Caputo is already there, he said, usually I'm a jinxer, so now that I send you the Caputo shirt, it will go badly. And Caputo got injured, but I don't care, he's saying. But I hope I don't say anything that I shouldn't say, but it's a word I don't know. He's saying, Tan, let's hear...
Funny story.
Well, I'll finish today. He's saying, Tan, let's hear a real Hundinger, and I'll get you a Schalke shirt. It might become a collector's item next year. What's a Hundinger?
A funny story.
Oh, I'm full. I have plenty. I can fill up.
Listen a little bit about the T-shirts. You said about the T-shirt something. What happened in the last 2 months is every time I'm wearing a T-shirt, that team loses, you know. So imagine I'm wearing a Leverkusen T-shirt right now.
Well, why are you wearing it though?
Because he wants to try to break the jinx.
I want to break the jinx, you know. Maybe this time will happen differently.
Don't be messing with that voodoo stuff.
But let Tan with his funny story. Come on, Tan. Let's go. Let's go for a Schalke T-shirt.
There should be something connected with Schalke. I'm trying to think about something funny when I was at the Schalke Inter round of 16. What was quarterfinals in 2011 when Schalke won 5-2 against Inter at Neuer in the goal. And well, you want to find something funny? Go look for how Manuel Neuer, at that point still unknown to the world, exited finally from the goal, conceding a goal from midfield to Dejan Stankovic after only 1 minute. Was the first minute of the quarterfinals of Champions League, and everybody thought, okay, it's done. It's gonna be like this. It's no problem. Inter was the holding champions of Europe. It's gonna be like this. Nothing happens, and in the end, the Inter lost 2-5. And I remember in the post-match, I was interviewing Leonardo, the current manager of Inter, in that moment, and I thought he was coming there with some eating apple pie or whatever. I said, oh, now let's hear from him. And he told me, yeah, we lost 2-5.
Such a funny story.
Yeah, very funny. He told me, yeah, we lost 2-5. but I think that we can reverse this. And when I heard this, I said, he's going to lose even worsely in Gelsenkirchen. And so that it was. I think he lost 4-2. Yeah, it's not funny, but it's the first thing that came to my mind about Schalke. But Schalke isn't fun. Schalke isn't funny, so it's not my fault.
Next game.
I love how Flash saying, excellent. Next game.
Excellent.
Werder plus 200, draw plus 230, and Union at plus 150. I think Union are far stronger, far more reliable. The plus 150 is so tempting. So is the Alex Classic. Alex?
This is my banker of the week from Bundesliga. I have both teams to score at 1.72. In 26 matches that these two teams played this season, only in one of them, one failed to score. Werder Bremen against Leipzig. So Werder Bremen scored in 12. Union Berlin scored in 13. Of course, like you said, Union are one of the most impressive sides, given their squad, given their quality of the squad. You know, they are not Bayern Munich, they are not Dortmund or Leverkusen, but they are there in sixth place. And if you remember last year when they first promoted in Bundesliga, we said that they will go down. There is no possible way for them to stay up. They finished 11th in the standings. Now they are sixth. They are in the European spots right now. They have one of the best attacks in the league with 27 goals. They are coming after that, and we called it that 2-1 win against Dortmund. So not a team to take it out from your betting, because at 2.5 the value is on Union Berlin. But I don't know, this Werder team, and I really liked always this Werder side. You know, we always made a lot of profit from them with the Alex Classic last season, if you remember. And I think also this season sometimes. Both teams to score is priced at 1.72. Unbelievable. Unreal. So
I mean, what about draw no bet Union?
Draw no bet Union right now is at 1.8. Yeah, you're right. Also, that is a value. Maybe you can add it to
Tan, you like Union anyway. They're going to go to Werder. Werder are a bit flaky. They're a little bit weak. Yes, they can score one, but I don't think they score enough to go and win the game.
I don't touch the outcome of the final outcome here. I go fully with both teams to score. Union 7, both teams to score outcomes in the last 7 games. Werder Bremen had 8 in a row. Then for 2 or 3 games, they failed to score, or they achieved to protect the goal. But what happens often with Werder Bremen is that you don't get high scoring, but you get both teams scoring, which actually is the opposite of Union. But for this reason, I take the both teams to score, which is anyway good, but I don't feel sure to add on that also the over 2.5 goals. And anyway, I see it pretty leveled to just go with closed eyes on Union to win. So both teams to score.
Okay, Union draw no bet for me at minus 125. I may well press that button come Saturday morning. Hertha, I've got to stick to my guns here. Minus 135, draw plus 295, Tan. And Schalke, your mighty Schalke, at plus 400. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going nowhere near the game.
I'm going with Hertha to win. And when I saw that Hertha to win was at minus 135, I said, wow, just take it. Considering Schalke is not little at all. Hertha lost only 2 out of the last 8 games. Schalke, I don't know what else worse we can
when they last won a match. Schalke, when they last won a match.
Yes, exactly. I don't know what else worse we can add on that. So when I saw the minus 135, I saw, wow, it's a no-brainer. Since November, Hertha has achieved to anyway float over the relegation zone, still underperforming if we consider the big picture of the season. But anyway, from November, the results they are getting are more online with what is the level of the team. So when I saw that, I said, okay, whether someone is hiding from me something about Schalke, but this is a no-brainer Hertha to win.
Yeah, I mean, it looks that way. I mean, that's why I keep emphasising or overemphasising that I've got to stick to my guns and just not go near the game, Alex. But it looks like a home win for anyone's money.
It looks like a home win. It looks like a no-brainer, let's say. But I don't know if it's exactly a no-brainer. What it is very important to note is that Schalke, 2 days ago, they appointed their 4th manager of the season, their 4th coach. Christian Gross, who is jobless since February, and last time he coached was at Al Ahly. Last time he coached in, I think that in Swiss Super League with Grasshopper Zurich, he won 2 titles before Basel started to win everything, and I think that the last time he was in Bundesliga was at Stuttgart in 2009, if I'm not mistaken. So a jobless coach from February. Last time at Al Ahly doesn't tell me nothing really. I mean, their main thing right now is to save themselves from relegation. But God knows if they will achieve that or not. Like right now, it seems like no. And Hertha has the necessary weapons to beat Schalke at 1.71 for sure. Let's see now. I'm not saying that is a trap, of course, but I want to see the first game with the new coach. We always say that also with the last ones, with Baum, with the different ones that they appointed, But yeah, the value is with Hertha.
Without a doubt. Now, come on in. Let's have a real chat about this game, because I think that they've got it wrong. What have you got for me, Alex, on the double chance and draw no bet, please?
2.1 on draw double chance, 3.35 on draw no bet.
So plus 235 on draw no bet and plus 110 double chance. Tempted to go with Stuttgart plus a 330, draw plus 300, Leipzig minus 120. This Stuttgart side, I think you follow them until they let you down, Alex.
So far, so good. They let me down last week against Wolfsburg because they failed to find last round against Wolfsburg because they failed to find the back of the net. But on the big picture, no, they didn't let me down this season. We made plenty of profit with Stuttgart in 13 weeks. But Leipzig, come on. I think that they are too organized for Stuttgart. Okay, Stuttgart beat, but you cannot compare Dortmund with RB Leipzig. Let's be honest. honest.
No, the way that I see it, though, I see that Stuttgart take the game to Leipzig. Leipzig are going to get a bit detached from back to front, and they might leave their. Listen, they haven't got a proper striker. They might leave him isolated. Listen, 2 good sides.
It
looks like an Alex classic.
They might do that. Stuttgart, I love them because they like to open up on all the surface of the pitch, and they leave the opponents a little bit unorganized. They find a lot of spaces, but in the same time, RB Leipzig are one of the most organized teams in Bundesliga, So it's I don't know. It's such a difficult match to predict. I would love for your draw double chance for Stuttgart to come in, but after that, whom we have to beat with to fight with Bayern Munich for the title there, No one. I mean, no one.
Yeah, listen, I just think there's going to be goals in the game. So there's an Alex classic there. I will make a decision a little bit later. It's just a game that I wanted to be involved in. Stuttgart, Leipzig, or the draw. The draw is the forgotten partner here, Tan.
I go with Leipzig to win. I know that Stuttgart is your girlfriend, not even a secret girlfriend. But let's face it, Leipzig, in my opinion, drew with Köln only because they underestimated
Very unlucky.
The game.
Very unlucky they were.
Yeah, but see, I think that many things were going together. The fact that it was the last game of a very tiring calendar for Leipzig, which is much more tiring for Leipzig than for the others. Don't forget, Leipzig played almost until the end of the season. They stopped to play only 3 days before Bayern Munich. Then they restarted. They have a group that was so demanding. And meanwhile, they had lost Timo Werner. I mean, it was everything so complicated, and they came out brilliantly.
Still, all the respect for Leipzig to be only 2 points behind Bayern in Bundesliga and having the best defensive side with just 9 goals conceded.
And that's going to be well tested, Alex. Longbow in the chat saying, hey, Taji, Birdie, Baz, you sleep. You're on every single show. I love it, Raymond, Sean. Remember, in the chat, you're our third guest. Get yourselves ready for the 2-team parlay. I want suggestions. What are you saying, Tan?
No, I was just saying that, in my opinion, also that draw at home against Cologne came also because in the same Leipzig were distracted by the break that was coming, distracted by the fact that Leverkusen and Bayern were playing one against each other, possibly, and they were already tasting that overtaking at the top. So maybe thinking more about what was going to happen somewhere else and not on their pitch. I don't think they will repeat the same mistake. And if they would have, they could have underestimated these against Stuttgart, if they would have won against Köln, but not in this case. So,
well, I don't think it's a 0-0. Let's put it that way. I think that both teams scored. The Alex Classic's in play.
But at minus
this could be a mad 3-3.
At minus 120, I'm keen to take Leipzig to win.
Okay. Well, I'll stay with you then, Tam, because we've got Dortmund up minus 165, draw plus 330, Wolfsburg plus 460. Wolfsburg are a little bit overpriced for me. It's a little bit like a Stuttgart again. Maybe Wolfsburg double chance, maybe Wolfsburg plus 1.5. What do you think, Tam?
I'm going with the safe here, with the banker, if you call it. So it's something like, okay, give me something safe, not too risky, which is I see you and I hear you, but you don't see me anymore, apparently. Do you still
No, we cannot see you, no.
I don't know what happens. Hear you. I'm here and I see you and I hear you. I can keep
That's
on.
That's okay. You look all right. You look a little bit like a Smurf.
Yes, indeed. So my Smurfy side will keep on talking. And what I was going to say is that reality bites for Borussia Dortmund, -8 at December, having 2 teams in between them and Bayern Munich. It's a bit of a nightmare. But also, now they recovered Holland. They will just throw stones on Wolfsburg or their frustration for finishing the year in that way. Minus 165 is not a lot, but as the famous meme goes, is not a lot, but it's an honest job. So
and it's enough.
Take this. But it's a minus 165 take.
Yeah, and if Dortmund win, it's enough. You're a Dortmund fan, Alex. Can you trust minus 165?
No, you cannot. I think that this is another trap of this Bundesliga round. I think that Wolfsburg are a lot better than what they look on paper at 5.5 right now. Is unbelievable, the price on Wolfsburg right now, being even on top of Dortmund in the standings. I really think that Wolfsburg can take something from this match. I mean, yes, Haaland, okay, you have him back, but how prepared he is to be back, how many minutes you will give him in his official game of after recovering, because he had a serious injury, right? So you will force him with all your powers. You will put him to play 20 minutes at the end in case the result will show it to you, will force you to do it. I don't know exactly what will come, but the old Alex Classic here at 1.8, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in the match is the way to go, in my opinion.
Okay, then. And the last game, I'll stay with you, Alex. It's Bayern minus 850. Draw plus 900. Mainz plus 2800. I like win to nil. I like minus 2.5. Mainz don't put up no fight here. They're going to be fresh and they're going to be hungry, Alex.
Yeah, they're gonna be fresh and hungry, but again, I'm not playing this Bayern Munich matches because I really think that there is no value on them. I was even looking at Mainz +3 at 1.7, so maybe that's a way to go because I don't see them losing by more than 3 goals. And if they lose at more than 3, look, a nice picture of Tancredi with no hair,
Yes.
with no hair, or almost with no hair there.
I remember him when he looked like that.
I'm still here and I can hear you. So
Okay, so don't talk about him. Alex, don't talk
behave
about him. He can hear
yourself.
you.
Yeah, I think that Bayern will come strong, but I really don't think that they will win at more than 3 goals difference.
No, Andreas has got it, and I'm going for this. This is going to be official. I'm going with Bayern win to nil at +100. Simple as that, and I will be getting involved. Tan, Bayern, I've gone win to nil. Do you see main scoring?
I see Bayern win largely. I see Bayern win with at least a 3-goal difference.
Ooh.
It's hard, obviously, to find value in Bayern Mainz. But Bayern to win with 2 goals handicap, so with at least a 3-goal difference, it's very well paid. It was 1.75, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday.
Yeah, I looked after you. I got you on the Asian handicap at -2.5. And that was minus 350.
See, what's happening is that it's a long time that Bayern is not winning a game with such a difference. In Bundesliga, in Champions League, since beginning of November, in Bundesliga since the end of October. Even too long, considering Bayern standard. But as we talked a lot, they were tired, they were accomplishing, and they didn't need to impress for that. Now it's a bit different. Now they rest for 2 weeks. They came back fresh. And I think that for a few weeks, we will enjoy again the old style of Bayern thrashing when they can.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at our selections, and I've got to add on there Bayern win to nil at +100. If you join us on Saturday morning, then I'm sure I'm going to be getting involved in Stuttgart versus Leipzig. Alex's picks are Eintracht at the Alex Classic at -125, Leverkusen +110, Werder both teams to score -135. That's his banker. Dortmund Alex Classic at -125. Tancredi's picks: Dortmund -165, Bayern -2.5 Asian handicap -125, Hertha -135, Hoffenheim +100, and Gladbach. There he goes. He was getting too greedy with them prices. -175. Mine is Leverkusen +110. Don't complicate it. And Leverkusen to win and over 1.5 at +135. And you can add to that Bayern win to nil at +100. 2-team parlay time, boys. I'm happy to go with Bayern win to nil. Do we like that at +100?
I like Gladbach to win as a straight bet for the parlay.
And I like Dortmund to win as a straight bet for the parlay.
Okay, no, I'll do that. I'll do that squirrel parlay. It's Gladbach to win at -175 and Dortmund to win at -165. Dortmund. Can you believe that we're looking at Dortmund to actually
No, I don't.
produce?
I don't. But it's Tancredi's pick there.
Yeah, that's all right. It's a team game, Alex. It's a team game. No pulling the ladder up. We're in it together. Listen, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. Ring the bell means we'll notify you and you'll never miss any content again. And that means if you've subscribed, tomorrow we've got Premier League and La Liga again. Premier League games are going on as we speak. Not many goals around because it's very, very cold in England. There's snow on the ground, which is really weird because I've been in there all my life. And hardly ever does it snow at Christmas time. I come away, and guess what happens? It snows. Press the link in the description to take you over to the articles, and you'll be able to have a good read on what Alex, Tan, Martin have wrote. Parlays over there. Bit more meat on the bone for the individual games as well. Much appreciation to everyone in the chat. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. Alex, Tan, thanks for all your work, and I'll see you next year.
Next
Yeah,
year.
see you next year. Absolutely. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Enjoy your New Year holidays. Party, drink, party again. Okay, with this COVID situation, but still party and drink, because this is why it's the New Year, right?
Ciao.
I don't know if I will be still awake at midnight, to be honest. Are you gonna party, Flash?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to have a milkshake.
Yeah, I believe I might join you in that.
No,
way.
New Year's Day, I'll be up working. Up very, very, very early on New Year's Day. It's a busy day.
I'm working every day as well, but it's already something like 4 or 5 years that I look at the clock and say, wow.
I might have a glass of wine. There you go. I might have a nice glass of bread.
Oh, you know what I will play?
The first one is difficult, Flash. After that, you get used to it. The first glass is very difficult. After that,
get
you
rid of them.
enjoy it.
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
Stay there. What you want
Hold
to
on,
show
what
us?
do you mean stay here? He lives in a 17-bed mansion.
I'll show you with what I will play a New Year with this pandemic.
I know, I saw that.
You saw
that. They must really like you, your friends, to give you a game called Pandemic.
Yes. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I already saved the word at the second game. They had to come for me. But really, it's brilliant. I will play with this. I think it will be really iconic of the year that we passed.
We should play it on Zoom.
Yes. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
No,
Let's do it. Fab, get rid of them.
Oh my God.
I don't want to see
We are
them
not
anymore.
We are not Romanian, Alex. We don't do all this kind of folk dancing that are so nice.
No, but
we
we are
don't know
not
how to
doing
do
folk
it.
and dancing. We are also
I
playing
know.
cards and stuff, but still. Not
Are we cut?
Yeah.